Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to do a little bit more of a fun test where we go and check out uh, who did what crime. So I just did a test here where we essentially the whole point of the game is it shows five mugshots followed by five crimes, and then it is up to us to discern who did what crime. Sometimes there's a little bit of a change up, and we will deal with that as it comes. So as you can see, this was my previous gameplay where I figured out, well, I should say I didn't figure out because I only got one correct out of the five, but yeah, this is what it is. If you want to play it for yourself, you could check it out at www.thesmokinggun.com. Very fun game. And let's go. This is just going to be a quick little video. All right. So most of these kind of have themes. As you can tell, the theme of this one is all these people are dressed as Superman. We got some Superman fans. All right, and much like Superman himself, they had meth possession, driving while intoxicated, corporal injury of spouse. Ugh, that's a sketch one. Stealing and making terroristic threats. Can't be a fan of Superman if you're not having a DUI on meth while beating up your spouse and stealing something, and as you steal it, you make terroristic threats. You can't be Superman unless you're doing those things. So let's figure out who did what. All right, we'll start off with the guy on the right. He looks extraordinarily proud of what he did. There's no remorse in this man's eyes. This guy reminds me of Vitaly for some reason. What would you be proud doing here? I could see making terroristic threats be a well, not positive thing, but like you can feel validated, like, yeah, like I still hate those guys that I told them I'd shoot up or I don't know what I could say on YouTube. I told them I would bleep the place, and like he's like super hype on it. I could see that. Or maybe he's just off the meth and then he's just still feeling the effects. So he figures like he's just vibing. Um, Man, I think maybe it's one of the two. It's one of the two. For now we'll stick with making terroristic threats. All right, next person. Bro, she does not look like the type of person to be wearing that shirt. I don't know. I'm surprised that she was wearing that. Man, I don't know. Maybe stealing? I could see her maybe stealing something. And then, oh wait, I'm just going down the line. I just realized I made these two the same. Ah, dude, this is like when you take a test and then you make like five answers in a row, option C, and then you look back and you're like, ah, like I thought I was doing okay, but not all these people can be option C. This is what's happening. It's like, I don't know, I don't like that they're already aligning that way. But all right, whatever. We'll vibe it out. This woman, she looks disheveled. I'd say maybe meth, right? And then this guy, he looks messed up. Maybe driving while, nah, because that would leave this guy with corporal injury, and that doesn't make sense. That guy probably got a DUI. This guy probably beat up his wife. And honestly, dude, I really like the rest of these. I really like the rest of these. Damn. Well, you guys post your answers down below. Let me see what you guys think how this is supposed to go, and then we'll rate it. Because right now I'm thinking that this is making sense to me right here. Man, unless I could even see actually, like I could see this being the case where this guy does the meth and then she beat her spouse. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go the opposite. Just because I really don't like the look of this guy. This guy looks deranged, and I feel like he would do something like that. Yeah, all right. I really like this actually. I really like this. We'll see how this goes. I think that maybe this guy on the right might do a DWI, and then he's just like from Wisconsin, where that's like totally normal and acceptable. So maybe he's proud of it because he's just engaging in his local tradition from Wisconsin of just doing DWIs. But no, I think this one makes sense to me. I think this checks out. All right, put your stuff down below, and then we'll see what this is. Three, two, one. Fuck, dude, all of them wrong? How are all of them wrong? No fucking way. Aw, dang it, dude. Fuck, I was so wrong, bro. Oh, he was happy about doing the DWI. Dude, oh, I said it, dude. I said it. He's super happy that he was driving drunk. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. Damn. Okay. This totally. I also said that maybe this guy, the guy that did meth possession, I said maybe that would be him, but I had no clue that this was going to be the outcome. I totally misread that. All right, well, drop down below the one that you guys got correct. I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one real quick. We got oh dang, all right. All these people are American patriots. Real, real, real fans of the government that are putting them in prison right now. That's so ironic, bro. You're wearing this shirt like, God, I love my country, and then your country is just, just shoveling you into jail. Um, okay, well, it looks like actually all these guys did some pretty serious crimes, except for narcotics possession. One of these people are cool, and then everybody else is kind of is low key shitty. Yeah. Well, arson can be cool sometimes, but depends on what you're setting on fire. Usually it's got consequences that aren't okay. And then DWI, it's like, I mean, it's not good to do that, but at the same time, I don't make a moral judgment about like, like if the like just because somebody did that, I don't think like, oh, you're a terrible person. Like you made a terrible choice, and that terrible choice can have terrible consequences, and it's good to be punished for that negative action. But are you inherently a bad person for doing that? No. Like you could probably just be educated about how poor your choices are and then probably be better for it. But narcotics possession, that shouldn't be a crime. So one of these people are cool. And let's be real, if you're being, caught for narcotics, you're probably I don't know, dude, all these people look pretty chill. I'm surprised that these guys did bad shit, honestly. All right, we'll start with the woman. She's I was gonna make a joke, but it feels so wrong to say oh, she's a pedophile. But that's only it's got to dude, I'm already not sure about the ethical nature of this game because like yeah, like people are joking like, oh dude, this guy's the pedophile, this guy did the fucking meth possession, and then they're just like they're just like innocent people from the oh innocent, they like didn't do anything wrong that like let's say like you just have like an open beer or something and you get pulled over and then suddenly you're on this website and then somebody's like, "Oh, dude, I bet he's the pedophile." I'm not sure if I agree with the game, but it's really fun. It's really fun. But no, I was going to joke about her being like, "Oh, dude, she did this," but no, that's fucked up. This guy probably did it. Actually, whoever did this would look really upset. And all these people look really upset. But I'm gonna stick with this guy because he's older. I think as you get older, you're probably just worse. And that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. I just dislike them. I dislike them and I dislike that crime. So I just think they go together. Domestic battery. Nah, you know what? Fuck, dude, I really can't tell. I feel like if you're old, you're probably losing your mind, right? You're like mad at life. And you're more likely to do crazy shit. So I think he maybe did arson. Because he probably set some shit on fire for, I don't know, some crazy reason. Dang. Driving while intoxicated. I feel like that's this young buck right here. He looks pissed off, honestly. Man, it's hard to tell. And then this woman right here, I mean, she seems pretty all right, but she does look like she's struggling with something. She looks like she's struggling with some type of, you know, some type of addiction. And actually so does the old guy. The old guy might have the DWI. Dang, bro, I can't believe one of these people is a pedo, bro. I hate putting this title on it because, dude, all these other people are young. So it's like, bro, why? Like, dude, oh, I just hate that. Honestly, dude, I really hate to do it. This guy on the left looks so fucking guilty, dude. He looks so guilty. Not even like he's guilty of that crime. He just looks like he's ashamed of what he did. So then I assume that must be that. And then domestic battery. I don't know. Beard makes me think domestic battery. But then this guy also looks like he's pretty upset. Actually, this guy also looks pretty upset. I don't know. I just think like with arson, like I don't know. This guy over here looks more like an arsonist. I don't know. He just looks more like an arsonist. But then, dang, I feel bad putting this guy with domestic because like honestly, he seems pretty cool. I mean, that might my opinion might change very soon when you find out what he did. But like, I don't know. He just seems like a good dude. I'm surprised that I mean, honestly, all these people, with the exception of this guy right here, seem like good people. So I'm kind of surprised that these are, I don't know, they all just kind of have trustable faces. But clearly, a lot of these people did not some of these people did fucked up shit. I think arson that could be cool sometimes, narcotics that could be possessing narcotics that could be cool sometimes. So I don't know, dude. I do not know. Man, is this really what we want for our final one? I think maybe she did the DWI. Dang, bro. Maybe he did arson, he did narcotics. Yeah. Yeah. There's a chance it could be the opposite. Or maybe like this guy did narcotics and then he's the creep. I mean, dude, I obviously this older guy is the creepiest motherfucker in here. So like, but I just think that's so like stereotypical, and it's like oftentimes this game doesn't run on stereotypes. So like, if you're only operating on stereotypes, this game will fuck your shit up. But this old guy is the creepiest man. Dude, this guy looks so fucking weird. So it's gotta be him, bro. Because nobody's gonna be hitting that. So if nobody's having sex with you, like, then, especially if you're creepy like this guy, like, you can only do something that fucked up if like if you're just like a terrible person, and this guy does look like a terrible person. Damn, bro, I don't know, dude. I don't know, is this it? I don't know, this guy just looks so fucking guilty though, and it's like if I did arson I wouldn't be looking that sad. I don't think so. I don't think so, dude. Maybe that's narcotics, that's arson. All right, we just gotta plant our flag. We just gotta figure this one out quick. Man, it doesn't. We already got 0 out of 5 on the last one, so if we even get like 1 out of 5, we'll be vibing. Dang, he just doesn't look like an arsonist though. Fuck, dude. Maybe he's domestic. He's arson. He's narcotics. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. This is it. All right. Put your stuff down below. See what you guys get, and we'll see what I got. All right. Three, two, one. Fuck, dude, I'm terrible at this game. I'm not uploading this. You guys can't see that I did so poorly if I never upload this. This dude, I did so poorly. What the fuck? I knew it. I knew that guy on the left was a fucking creep, dude. I had him pinned as that for so fucking long, dude. Oh, if I just stuck to it, dude, I could have had these three all figured out. I at one point had this guy for arson. I at one point had this guy for narcotics. And for the longest time I had this guy as the creep. Dang, I knew that dude. He just looks so sad. He looks so sad. He looks like he did wrong. So I knew that guy looked so fucking guilty, bro. That's why you can't rely on stereotypes, bro. I chose the old guy because I was relying on stereotypes, but dude, he didn't do that. He was the arsonist, and I called that at some point. I said, if you're older, you're gonna you're gonna go crazy, and you're gonna do that fucked up shit. Damn. Also, it seems like these two people are pretty cool. narcotics possession and driving while intoxicated. These two people should be friends, honestly. You know? I mean, I don't endorse driving while intoxicated. It's fucked up. Don't do it, please. But these two should be friends. They could single-handedly solve race relations by just pairing up, being a dynamic duo of criminality. But yeah, I like both these two people look pretty cool. I don't know, I like their vibe. And I would have liked this guy's vibe on the left because he just seems so harmless, but apparently he's the most harmful. Apparently he's the most harmful one of the bunch. Although I guess beating up your partner is pretty fucked up. But damn, bro. Can't judge a book by its cover. This pudgy, nerdy fucking loser is a piece of shit, apparently. And then also arson. I don't know, he might be alright. It might be pretty cool. Domestic battery. I can't endorse that. It's fucked up. I thought that, well, even if she is in jail for domestic battery, she's definitely on narcotics for sure. Like 100%. She's got some problem. Probably meth, to be honest. But all right, what's the next one? Oh, okay. All of these four people have assaulted somebody. Then we have to pick what they were assaulted with. Oh, no, no, shit, I was wrong. Okay. All of these five people stole something, and we have to figure out what they stole. Okay, none of these people are criminals. I'm gonna just say it right now, bro. If you're stealing a baby Yoda, if you're stealing Pop-Tarts, if you're stealing a burrito, you're not a fucking criminal. None of these people should be in jail. Or at the very least, like, these people should not be in jail for long, bro. If you're stealing Pop-Tarts, come on, bro. That person is having a rough life if they're trying to steal Pop-Tarts. All right, so I'm gonna just say it right now. I got no beef with anybody in here. All right, I've never stolen something from a store, but I genuinely don't even think it's a bad thing. Like if you're not stealing from a mom and pop store and you're just stealing from Walmart, they're already making billions of dollars by, screwing over the American populace, screwing over everybody. So yeah, let's steal a $15 swimsuit. Now, granted, I'm too I don't know if I want to say I'm a loser if I'm like pussy, but I'm too pussy to steal from Walmart. I'm just not gonna do it. All right, I got too much to live for to be stealing from Walmart. Actually, that's not even true. I don't know if I have like too much to live for. The consequences aren't worth it to me. But I think other people should steal from Walmart for sure. If it's a mom and pop store, don't steal. It's not okay. But if it's a mega corporation, fuck yeah, dude. So, no beef with any of these people. Alright, Baby Yoda. Who stole the Baby Yoda? I'm thinking her, bro. Because Baby Yoda's trendy. Although, you know what, though? This guy looks like he would steal the Baby Yoda and then resell it. He's like a scalper. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like a rare limited edition Baby Yoda. And then he's like, "Oh, I need X amount of profit. Like I'm gonna steal that." But no, it's probably her. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's probably her. Pop Tarts. Dang, who stole the Pop Tarts? This guy right here, dude. I love his expression, and that kind of makes me want to give him the Pop Tarts, cause he's like, he's kind of like, come on, bro, like you're really putting me in jail for stealing Pop Tarts. Like he seems like he's like this is ridiculous, and it is ridiculous. So I'm kind of giving him that. Although this ball is also crazy. If I could see him like stealing this ball and be like, come on, guys, you're putting me in here for stealing a $2 ball. Like I could see that too, honestly. So maybe that. But you know what? I feel like you wouldn't steal that ball unless you were going to give it to somebody, like you're going to give it to a kid. And if you're going to give it to a kid, it would probably be one of these older people giving that ball to somebody. Like maybe this woman is just like a struggling mother, and she just like wants to give her kid something, but she's like too poor. I mean, these balls only cost like $2 or $3. So I doubt that that's the problem, but maybe that is it. Maybe that is it. Dang. And then this, okay, well, actually, you know what? Maybe this woman stole the swimsuit. I don't know, dude, because this is a woman's swimsuit. So it has to be a woman that stole it, right? Like, I don't think a guy's going to go through the effort of stealing for a woman's swimsuit. So then the question is, who stole the swimsuit? And honestly, I think somebody this old, they're not going to steal a bikini. They would steal like a onesie or something, or a one piece. So I think this girl probably stole the bikini, right? I don't know, dude. I really can't tell. It's hard to say. Man, but stealing a burrito. Dang, bro. I don't know. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you guys? Man, I no, I think this guy in the middle probably took the burrito. I think that I really like this actually. I think I really like this. This one speaks to me. I think I crushed it with this one. The only thing is maybe I could see like this woman with the weird eye, like the glass eye or whatever. I think she could steal the Pop Tarts and then he could steal the ball. You know, like maybe he's just like playing with the ball in Walmart and then he pays for his stuff, but he just doesn't pay for the ball because it's like $2, you know? But I think she might be taking it for like her kid or something, you know? All right, I don't know. We'll run it. All right, this is good. This is gonna be the last one. I think I already have gotten zero correct. So, if I get zero correct again, it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. So I think we're just gonna run it like this. Put your, answers down below which one you think, but I think that this is it. I think this is it. I think I got it. Fuck, dude. No! How is this possible, dude? How is this the thing, bro? How am I so wrong all the time? He stole the woman's swimsuit. She stole the Pop Tarts. Dude, I was so wrong. Dude, I didn't see this coming at all. This is, I literally, out of every permutation of the universe that I could have considered to come to this conclusion, I would have never guessed. Like literally this does make sense to me. This is insane, dude. How did I get it so wrong? All right, I'm pissed off. I might not even release this because I did so poorly. I got 0 out of 15 possible correct answers. I think I got like 0 correct. Dang, bro, how did I get all of them wrong, dude? Fuck. All right, well, all of you guys certainly beat me. Put down your score down below. And yeah, I might not even release this because I did so poorly. This was a crazy outcome. I would have never guessed this outcome, bro. Dang. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, dude, I'll catch you guys later, have a great rest of your day and all that, dude. I can't believe I got all that wrong. That's crazy. All right, peace.